Yeah, I'd say one is making sure that your strategy is strategic and it's just not goal setting. And also the strategy planning and deployment those aren't two disconnected things. You got to be real thoughtful on the deployment piece of that because I think organizations can have an offsite meeting for a few days to create a plan. And if that doesn't get deployed, then it was a wasted, offsite day or two. So how are we going to connect this plan all the way through all levels of the organization, I think is super important.
Yeah. And that is, I guess what I would add to that is if you as an organization think you can self-facilitate your own strategic plan, I think that is there's more caution that needs to be taken there, because third parties, unbiased parties can really come in and facilitate strategic thinking. I think what you said is making sure your strategy is strategic is really important instead of just taking the goals you had last year and tightening the screws a little bit on them to move the needle a little bit more on those goals and objectives versus really looking at your landscape and asking yourself, what does our customer need now and into the future, and what are our winning strategies to differentiate ourselves in this space to continue to serve our customers in ways that are going to excite them and in ways that maybe our competitors aren't willing to go. So I think making sure your strategy is strategic is really important. And I think if you have an internal facilitator, use them, but don't just sequester yourselves as a leadership team and think that you're going to be able to get outside of the box without some catalyst to do that. And then I think the other thing is after the plan's been created is it's not meant to be, it's owned by leadership in the form of they're accountable to execute it. But oftentimes I see they hold it too close to their chest and don't make it available to everyone in the organization to put their fingerprints on and to have ownership of as well. So I think that would be maybe the other thing is the plan isn't yours to protect and defend. The plan is yours to steward and connect for everyone across the organization to find a way to participate in.